Alright, how y'all doing? I just had the opportunity to take an absolutely gorgeous photograph. Just took the dog out for a walk. You know, I'll take the camera with me. Finished uploading yesterday's vlog and all that, and well, I whip out the camera, I point it along like a dog. I'm gonna take a picture. No memory card in the damn thing. After I'd done the vlog, uploaded the vlog, I thought to myself, you know what, I'll take the memory card out and I'll pop it in the camera. Turns out I didn't bother taking the memory card out of the laptop, putting it back in the camera. I just walked out of the house with the camera. So the vlog was supposed to start back when I was walking the dog, but nope. Idiot. Absolute idiot. And I still have no idea how I'm supposed to get this to work. I don't know how to get the exposure comp and all that to work. I'm going to have to really look through the manual and stuff like that, because I've got exposure zebras to check highlights. I haven't had zebras since I put a custom firmware on my 60D years and years ago. And I'm starting to pay more attention to my highlights whilst using this camera and focus and all that. And I think I'm always knocking out my highlighghts. I'm not so bothered about, like, say for example, the sky right now, because there's nothing in it, so it's just one big highlight. But like around the face and stuff like that, I want to make sure I get all that done. I want to make sure I get focus and done right. I want to make sure I get, as I say, exposure ranges done right. I've got a little bit more faith in this than I do a lot of the other cameras that I've had in the past, because it's newer. So it should, in theory, be smarter, but I'm probably not going to put money on that one. Yeah, Inky's. I've got the kids to school. Inky's gone to Norwich City, and I am going to be stuck in the house doing, well, next to nothing whilst I'm trying not to psych myself out for this evening. Might even go for a wander to see if I can find where I've got to go this evening. We'll see. Hope this is in focus. Again, stumbling around the camera. Apparently when you put it in video mode and you press the shutter button, it starts a video. There's a dedicated record video button on it, so I assumed that would always be the button you had to press. Apparently I'm wrong. Just had a message from Inky. She's having a cracking time in the city. We are now poor, which is gravy. That's rad. Although I don't think she could find. She was trying to go to a certain shop in Norwich City. Mum asked if she could find it, and Inky's like, "Yeah, I think I know where it is." Apparently, it's not there anymore. It's moved. So, but Inky has picked up some bits for the spud. Spud. Because Nanny's not spud. She wanted to get some stuff for Mum and then for the boys. Yeah, she's picked up some bits and bobs. She's now going to go see Charity. And I've just had a little bit of a natter with me mate Martin, the zebra guy, on Instagram. And I can't start fucking proud of Martin right now. He started, because he's got some pretty bad health issues. I've known Martin since I was in middle school. We have both been pretty much universally fucked. So, yeah, he's just started a new workout regimen to, keep himself alive. And he said, he's just gone and he's lost a couple of kilograms. He's on a new diet. He's working out down the gym now. My mate Kai's having to do the same kind of groove to basically stay alive. Me and a lot of my friends, we're not in great shape. It's quite amazing what a simple diet change and a little bit of exercise will do for you. In my case, can we update? So the aim of the game is I was 148.4 pounds, so about 60 66 and 6 kilos or 66 and 7 kilos at the start of the month. By cutting out majority of this stuff, which I'm having a celebratory, and doing next to sod all else, just cutting out mostly sugar, I'm now down to 148 on the button. 148 soaking wet. 148 soaking wet, that's where I started. Sorry, 140 soaking wet. So I'm now back down to 10 stone, which is where I was a few years ago when I started getting sick. So, alright. I am now about to do a little dance and live stream for a bit, I think. I've got to leave the house at 6. I've got 2 hours until the kids come home from school. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try a coupler while live streaming today to see how the quality is. Right now, I think this thing's pretty much running on auto. So I wouldn't normally trust cameras in auto, but they do alright. I can obviously manually adjust them. I'm a blind old man, and from this distance I can't actually get to you, so groovy. Right, live stream, see if I can sync this audio up. And then have another celebratory can of Coke for getting stuff done. Now watch, I'll be 148 like 8 by the end of this week. I don't know how I'll put on 8 pounds in a week, but rad. It's all good. It's all good. Well, that was fun. I don't think the camera's going to be able to see all that well in the dark, to be honest, but it didn't take them long to get me to open up. In honesty, they were all very welcome. I got there, I was freaking out, and a kind lassie, asked if there was anything she could help me with. I told her why I was there. Walked in, sat down. I was offered a drink. We all sat down and had a chat. Admittedly, I didn't get to ask what I wanted to ask. However, they were incredibly welcoming, and I've told them that this won't be the last they've seen of me. Ram's mum was there, bless her. Offered me a lift home, and I was like, no, I'll walk, so I have a chance to think. And I mean, straight away at one point they put up, everyone was talking, and then they said, well, actually we have something that we can show, and they put on a video on a projector, and it instantly said the one thing that I really wanted to hear, because last time I went about this, it was as a Catholic. And obviously, as a Catholic, or looking to join the church, you can't really do that if you've fallen in love and devoted yourself to a young woman and you're starting a family. And I just felt really bad that I stepped away. And I was like, no, we all do things differently, but the end result is the same. So, as I say, I have said that I will be back. They are trying to get the kidney dinks involved a bit too. Trying to say how they're trying to modernise their church, which they're doing a cracking job of it, by the way, dragging the church kicking and screaming into the next century. And it's also been suggested that maybe I help them with some other things that aren't directly related to religion, to potentially, like say, help them with live streaming, help them live stream a service or whatever. So at least that way I'm still known to people there. I can still ask questions. And go from there. Plus, I can do that now. Me and Ram were talking about streaming this church's services, and it'll be a lot easier to do than now. So I think that might be something I'll do. I'll ask them the probing questions later. But in fairness, in the entire time I've been sat around a table with people, I only managed to say one thing off colour, and the bit that made them all cringe was when I mentioned back in the day that I've dealt with Catholics, I've dealt with Jews, I've dealt with Buddhists, I've dealt with Muslims, pagans, and from time to time a member of the Satanic Church of Liberty. That was it. But very welcoming people, very kind. Let's go home. Well, obviously I got home. Just had a romantic meal with the wife. Just had a good day in the city. I think she's had a good day in the city. Ingy? Yeah. You had a good day in the city? Yeah. She's had a good day in the city. And I've had an alright day. I'm glad I went and did what I did. It was going to be a bit hit and miss at points whether or not I was actually going to do it. Dipped my toe in, first step. Long journey. See where this path takes us, see if I can walk this one fully this time. Random to finish the day, eh? I'll be honest with you, I thought I was going to bottle it. New eyes, new thinking. Just drag everything kicking and screaming into the future. So I hope you're well. I'll see you with a bit of luck tomorrow.